looks like Shayna has something to say here.
The WWE Universe is locked onto the ring, waiting to hear her out.
The champ telling it like it is.
It's obvious we're looking at someone who's very proud of themselves.
Well, well, well. Looks like we have company.
I'm surprised she doesn't look too happy, considering she's been talking plenty about the champ.
Maybe, just maybe, the time for talk is finally over.
Now we're talking. She might get a match after all.
Assuming she accepts, which, why wouldn't she?
I can't believe she turned down the challenge.
I don't think anyone was expecting her to do that, Byron. A woman obsessed with championship gold.
Because Roxanne knows what she's worth.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
A woman with a proven championship mentality.
And she believes she's now the version of herself that she needed to be.
Do you doubt her, Saxton? She's one of only 3 women to hold the NXT Women's title more than once.
Roxanne is completely ruthless at this point.
Yeah, Roxanne Perez doesn't care about anything except being on top of the mountain.
That's the right mindset.
The Poison Pixie has returned.
And her opponent from Riverside, California, Candice LeRae.
Well, LeRae has spent her time on the independent scene facing off against top talent, women and men.
Candice is not afraid to take on anyone, no matter their size. A win here tonight will reestablish LeRae.
Candice is all smiles until the bell rings.
And we're about to get things going here with the young and hungry Roxanne Perez, the self-proclaimed prodigy.
Well, Roxanne's body of work speaks for itself. This is a superstar who knows what it takes to be a winner, what it takes to be a champion here in WWE. That's what puts Roxanne a cut above a number of her colleagues, even at such a relatively young age.
Yeah, Corey, Perez has proven herself to be extremely driven, extremely tenacious, and we're somehow only still scratching the surface of what this young woman can do.
And in the other corner, we have Candice LeRae, a savvy veteran. LeRae's an expert at defying expectations in the ring. She may look small, but she hits big, I promise you.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh!
Sweeping takedown. Oh, here it comes. Just taking the legs out.
Perez is taking over here.
Yeah, Perez with impressive offense. arm drag.
And Candice being out-wrestled there.
Perez fought tough on that one.
She turns it around with the reversal.
Got their opponent set up.
Drop kick to the back. Corey, what do you think Roxanne Perez needs to do to focus on this match?
Roxanne really needs to tap into her vicious side, Cole. Usually it takes some time before she reaches that point in a match, and it tends to come with some frustration. But if Roxanne can tap into that throughout this match, all while keeping her wits about her, things could really end up playing out in her favor.
Didn't work out into a power bomb.
She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here.
Drop kick. She can end this thing right here. And quick getting the arm up.
This isn't even close to over.
She's headed outside now.
I wonder what her game plan is.
Running bulldog. Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring.
She's got something in mind here.
Uh-oh. Oh, crash and burn.
A brutal impact after taking a gigantic gamble like that.
Roxanne heading up high.
Her legs are wobbling, but that's the least of her problems. Up high. Oh, she gets no reward on that one. Well executed hip toss.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
And Perez is having the fight brought right to her there.
Yeah, Candice with a very efficient form of offense.
And evades the attack.
Connecting on the DDT. Ooh, and fights back. Byron, I love this move. This is one of my all-time favorites. The Wicked Stepsister. Can you believe it?
Candice LeRae.
He is looking to do some serious cover on Perez. This could do it. And she breaks the count.
These one counts are going to get harder and harder. Trying to end this right now. Oh, wait a second.
Feet her on the ropes. This is illegal. Late in the match, but somehow has the incomparable power to kick out before the one count.
Roxanne sensed that was coming.
Perez making it no secret what her intentions are. Diving splash in the corner.
Ooh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly. Man, that was a hard landing. You can tell she's got her right where she wants her. Went for the springboard and missed.
Oh, double knee face buster. And no one there. And Perez saw that coming.
Kick right to the leg.
No signs of either combatant backing down.
Neither competitor is backing down. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Oh! What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other.
Roxanne Perez looking for quick pop rocks.
Candice has got nothing left.
2 count. It's over. Roxanne Perez with the victory.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
And it'll be Roxanne Perez leaving tonight as a winner.
You can see it on her face. Roxanne is standing 10 feet tall right now.
Here comes the Pride Fighter.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Chemung, New Jersey, Sonya Deville.
Throughout her career, Sonya has shown her adaptability as a tag team competitor, a single star, and even a backstage official.
You absolutely cannot trust Sonya, but you can depend on the fact that she will do anything to reach the top of WWE. Sonya is looking for a fight and is ready to go.
Deville, so well versed in submissions and ground and pound with her MMA background.
And we are about to see it in action. No doubt an intimidating presence to deal with.
And Valhalla has only gotten more mysterious with her connection to the gods.
And her opponent, representing the War Raiders, Valhalla.
More savage, more animalistic.
Yeah, she's a true throwback, like to Viking times.
Her approach has proven effective in the modern day, however.
It may be a different era, Cole, but combat is still combat. Such a look of grim determination.
Says she receives messages from the gods.
And I doubt they're telling her to play nice.
You're right, Byron. I think they're telling her to conquer.
You know you're in a dangerous situation when you're squaring up with Sonya Deville.
We've seen how power-hungry Sonya is, whether it's in the ring or in the office. Ruthless and relentless, Deville is dead set on chopping down any obstacle that stands in her way when she picks a target.
And right now, Deville is totally focused on coming out the victor here tonight.
But Valhalla is straight up bloodthirsty, which is exactly what makes her so dangerous as a competitor. That Viking mentality has been made manifest, so the whole women's locker room, and maybe you, Saxton, should really keep that in mind.
I would rather keep Valhalla out of sight and out of mind. Thank you very much.
Being overtaken here, driven into the corner.
Bang, right in the face.
Locks up. Whoa, a little shove.
Sonya Deville connected with a solid shot.
What a knee.
Valhalla perhaps realizing this won't be the easy hunt she expected.
This early in the match, she's got nothing to worry about.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Brutality. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Oh my God, to the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Not that she'd listen to it, but Corey, do you have any advice for Valhalla in this match?
I think maybe Valhalla could stand to limit the aimless viciousness a bit here. Maybe focus on utilizing her veteran instincts. They're still in Valhalla, somewhere deep, deep down.
Neck breaker. Ground and pound approach from Sonya Deville.
Sonya is on a roll right here. And Sonya Deville looking to hype herself up here.
Heading to the outside now.
And this is our cue to get out of Dodge fast.
You don't have to tell me twice. Boom, what impact. She's starting to wear down here.
Yeah, this is where the longer this match goes on, the more trouble there simply is.
Oh my gosh, what impact. Reversal on Deville.
And Valhalla is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
Valhalla was being tested and was finally able to get some offense of her own in.
Okay, she's taking her showboat a bit too far at this point.
She's back in the ring, ready to get back to business.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Just using their foot as a weapon.
So ruthless.
Ooh, point of the elbow counters that. Vicious, downright savage club right there. Planted face first.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. Able to reach the rope and put it in to the submission. And she quickly turned that around.
Last takedown.
Knee driven right through the face and again.
Relenting with these knee strikes.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Sonya Deville rolls through into the triangle armbar.
Gonna pass the arm. She's in trouble. How much more can she endure? How much more does she have left?
Putting it up.
Trying to free herself from the triangle. Left hands fighting desperately, and she's free.
Tossed upside down with the backdrop.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. And Sonya's confidence may be a little shaken after that attack. Return fire from Deville.
Inverted face lock. Into an elbow drop. Valhalla won't come back.
And right away into the pin. 2.
Congratulations. What the?
Laying waste to both competitors. It's a battle for supremacy.
Here comes the collection of shooting stars with unlimited potential.
There's no stopping the metaphor.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Noam Dar, the NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, Jakara Jackson, and Last Legend,
A self-proclaimed supergroup of sorts.
But you can't deny the look's on point, the in-ring is on point, and so is the swagger.
As deep a bond as any team in WWE, always rooting for each other, always supportive, always having each other's backs.
How's that old saying go, Cole? Life is difficult when you're not in metaphor.
Here comes the unholy union.
Yeah, and Saxton, Byron, what are you doing? Get out from under the table. Get a match to call.
Leave me alone, Corey.
And their opponents, Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, the Unholy Union.
The diabolical, elusive Dawn alongside Fire, the risk-taking warrior from a long line of Fire keepers.
A duo looking to dominate WWE's women's division.
There is no telling what lengths these two will go to in order to win this match.
Yeah, you always have to keep your eyes on Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, because these two are always looking for a sneak attack or a spell.
That's the bell, and this match is officially underway. Metaphor looking to get the W here in this one.
A collection of out-of-this-world talents. That is Metaphor. They clearly have all the personality and all the swagger, but don't forget that Metaphor can get it done in the ring.
Yeah, Corey, you never want to bet against the Metaphor crew. They have a habit of surprising everyone.
And they'll be facing Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. The self-proclaimed unholy union surrounds their opponents like vultures so they can cloak them in sheets of darkness. Their lethal tandem offense leaves victims to wither away for all eternity.
Looking into their eyes is like entering the underworld, Corey. It's the dark forces that make Alba Fire and Isla Dawn such feared opponents. No one's safe.
Bang!
Never saw it coming.
She gets bounced into the corner.
What a collision! Legend not backing down one bit.
And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there. Check your face after that one. She's now looking a bit worse for wear.
Yeah, Legend came prepared for this matchup. Tag made. Big European uppercut. Double team offense coming from their partner's shoulders. High risk.
From high above, dropping the cover. Is it enough? And the referee stops the count before 2.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Did you see that? Propelled through the air.
Here's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Double big back body drop. Teamwork making the dream work right here with that display.
Oh, he is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
And make it twice. Ouch.
Off the mark with that one. Rolling drop kick. Oh, a step up enziguri. Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that. Just driven into the mat.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Oh, right to the body.
Putting up a united front as this match continues. What a disorienting attack.
You are not going to know your left from your right after something like that.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Well, there she goes.
Tag's made.
Whips across the ring. Flying shoulder block.
My goodness. Tandem offense in effect. A good team knows how to truly work as one.
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent.
Getting her set up for something in the corner. Complete dominance. Scoops up their opponent.
Into a massive backbreaker. Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
Tag made. What do these two superstars have in mind? From the top? No, from the shoulders. What in the world? all the way to the middle of the ring into the senton. Those two are in such a cohesive rhythm out there.
It's like playing jazz, but using your opponent as the drum. Snap suplex. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin. She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
And she reversed it. That assault halting Alma in her tracks.
After that, maybe it's time to tag out for a second.
Gets driven into the corner. Face plant.
This could be for the win. Shoulder up before the count.
She is showing us something special here tonight. Hits the cutter.
And now going for the victory.
Is this it?
Fights out at 2.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
Ooh.
Jackson gets countered.
Guess that's one way to incite your opponent. Tag made. Oh, man.
And Alba only finds herself on the defensive.
Yeah, Alba has to plot a way to get back into this.
What a face buster.
Choke slam!
Landed.
And now Lash for the win. Not sure what she's thinking here, releasing the pin like this. Placing her against the turnbuckle. Shoulder right to the midsection.
Drives a foot into the stomach.
So ruthless. Legend not backing down one bit. She makes the tag.
And what a takedown. Pulled in from belly to belly.
She's struggling to get back up, but she's about to feel so much worse. What are we going to see here?
Backpack face buster. Is that going to decide it for Lash?
And that was, she's going for the victory. She kicks out with force. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Opponent on their shoulders, torture rack applied.
And wait, can she counter? Yes, she's able to escape that submission.
Shoulder to the stomach. Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick.
And saw what was coming there.
Hooked up.
Follows up, shoulders down, fights the shoulder up and one.
Unbelievable display of will in the late stages of this matchup. Legend sidesteps out of that.
It is uncanny how these women are still going.
Sheer will, sheer desire to prove they belong on top of the women's division.
Taken down to the mat. Sent into the corner. Double team from Jackson and Legend. Off the tag.
The cutter.
Will that overtake Alba?
Transitions to the cover.
But is it enough? Got it. What a tag match we just saw.
Here are your winners
this is exactly the result Metaphor had hoped for tonight.
Oh, but you know Fire and Dawn have already started planning their payback. They won't let this lie.